Hey house guests, welcome to today's Big Brother Canada updates and spoilers. Our house guest of the day is the Reading Cave, and they want to know if I could pick 3 house guests from this season for an all-star season, who would I pick? So first of all, the Reading Cave would pick Kevin, Neha, and Willow. Good choices. I think if I could pick 3, I would say Godfrey, because he's entertaining and you don't really know what to expect from him besides like fun. I will also agree with Neha. I would like to see what she would do if she had another chance. And I think my 3rd pick would be Johnny. I don't know, I want to see more Johnny. But let me know in the comments who you guys would pick. Excuse me, sir. Shuffle along now. So, last night, the house guests had a family-style dinner for Mother's Day. But it was still slop for Sarah and Brittany, and chicken bones for Godfrey. But that was no punishment. He loves those chicken bones. So, Ashley and Peely were having a great tipsy time. They were drinking, I guess, the last of Ashley's vodka that she got in her HOH basket. And they were alone, I guess, in the HOH room, and they're just like, for these last couple weeks, I really just want to have fun and, like, enjoy this. Isn't that what you've been doing the whole time? I mean, I feel like you haven't been playing Big Brother, so, like, what else have you been doing? But anyway, they were all hanging out by the hot tub last night. Everyone was having a great time, and they were just kind of shooting the S, like, talking about what events will be shown on certain episodes. So, like, someone brings up the POV and, like, what episode that's going to be on. And then Peely asks, what does POV stand for? What? Oh my god! Everyone's brains almost exploded. And she was completely serious. She did not know what it meant. Are you kidding me? No, she wasn't. I need to move on from that. So Brittany is starting to realize that she's actually the target right now. She's noticing that people are not talking to her as much, and she knows the difference because she's already been the pawn like a million times this season. So she can tell this week is a little bit different than it has been in the past. So she's just like, oh crap. So Brittany asks Zach, how are you voting this week? And Zach is just like, I'm gonna be honest right now, like, I don't know at this point. I feel like when people don't even lie to you and say like, yeah, I'm keeping you, that's not a good sign. If they're just straight up like, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, that's probably not good for you. So Brittany starts campaigning, and she's all, Godfrey's a bigger threat than me. He said multiple times that he's coming after you. Like, why would you not take this opportunity to vote him out? And Zach is just like, well, how do I know that you're not just going to come after me if I keep you? And then Brittany's trying to, like, downplay her competition wins, and he's just like, don't sell yourself short. And then Brittany's like, well, Godfrey is, like, really close with Bruno. They've been working together, like, this whole game, and Bruno is going to be impossible to beat in the final 2, so, like, why would you not want to weaken him? And Zach is just like, Bruno saved me. Okay, so, ridiculousness. But anyway, while that was going on, Peely and Ashley were talking about how Zach is like a crazy huge threat in the game. Ashley's like, yeah, I noticed that whenever someone's about to walk out the door, Zach spends an awful lot of time with them. Yeah, it's called jury management, and it's part of the game. But anyway, they realize Zach is good with all the jury members. He's got good relationships with them, and he's got good relationships with everyone who's still in the house, the future jury. So Peely also brings up that she doesn't really trust him as much as she used to. She's worried about him. And Ashley's like, yeah, I know, but I'm not going to get rid of him. Like, someone else is going to have to do that. Of course, because you're not willing to make a big move to win the game. I feel like if Ashley actually went ahead and got rid of Zach, she would have a chance of winning against someone other than Peely. Because, like, who would Ashley beat? I don't know. But anyway, Sarah and Brittany are starting to plan for next week, even though Brittany's like, oh, am I the target? Ah. So they are thinking Zach is their #1 target. Put him up with Ashley. If somebody uses the veto on Zach, or if he wins it himself, put up Bruno. Bruno goes home. So that's the end of that. This morning, Bruno and Zach were chatting in the hot tub, and they were complaining about Sarah's constant campaigning, even though Brittany's up on the block and not her. So then Bruno's like, yeah, I talked to Sarah, and she told me that she's done campaigning because she tried everything that she could with the girls, and she found out like there's no wiggle room there and it's just not gonna happen. So they're like, oh yeah bro, finally, oh it's over, thank God. So then they were talking about how they're planning on telling Brittany that they're voting her out either Wednesday morning or Tuesday night, you know, the night before the eviction. Yes, let her know so that she knows who to nominate. That's so great. I really hope they go through with that. So then they're just sitting around gloating, talking about how great they are, and then talking about how the jury's gonna freak out when they see Brittany walk into the house because everyone's gonna be expecting either Zach or Bruno. I can't wait to see their faces when they hear about the secret power on Wednesday. It's gonna be one for the ages. So then their conversation goes on for a little while. Zach and Bruno are just like, bros, 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 you know? Bros, bro, dude. Yeah. So they decide to call themselves the Generals, and they say that they're taking each other to the end. They're so excited to be working together. Is it legit? I have no idea. It's kind of hard to tell right now. I feel like Zach is actually like all about it, but maybe I'm just like really excited for Wednesday. But anyway, we found out on the show tonight, finally, that Brittany won the special power. So she wasn't even allowed to tell Sarah what it does. Sarah knows that there is a special power, and she knows that Brittany won it, but she doesn't know what it does. So I gotta give props to Brittany for amazing acting skills, because we couldn't tell for days if she had this power or if they even knew what it did. So like, good job fooling everyone else. Wednesday's gonna be awesome, and I can't wait. Let me know in the comments who you guys want Brittany to nominate. Okay, until tomorrow, much love.
Edit.